And I am back. I apologize for the abrupt end of the last video. So I am going to continue with my targeting system. Oh. Okay, so what happened last time was I was talking about how this lock-on system needs to be more robust than just being locking onto whatever the heck is closest, right? So instead, what I'm doing is I am creating a sort of criteria system that weighs the options and then determines what it's going to lock onto based off of that. So we're starting off by getting these candidates and then putting all their info into an array, and then that's what we're going to weigh it off of. So, you know what? We're not going to do this. We're going to do target candidate array equals 0, 0, or no, we'll do n0. There we go. Equals that. Oh yeah, I was also gonna have this. Add event, create. So we're gonna set the lock on X to be the middle of the B box. B box left, B box right, and then lock on Y to be mean, or the average of B box top and B box bottom. Okay, now just to make sure, I'm going to go back to this guy. He has his HP, invent inherited. Is it just inherit? Oh. There we go. Event inherited. Perfect. So, let me remember what that was again. It was lock on X and lock on Y. Got it. Okay. So, we're doing target candidate array and 0 you know what? Here, let's just save these. So, target candidate array n1 equals target candidate array n0 dot lock on X. And then we're going to do the same thing, but have it be 2 and lock on Y. There we go. So now we have those saved. So now we just need to do 1 and then 2. Perfect. So here, let's label these real quick. ID, X, coordinate, Y coordinate. Cool. Okay. So, apparently 2 people are watching right now. That's new. Alright, well, to whoever's watching, hello. Feel free to say hi. So now that I've got this in, what do I need to do? I need to figure out the point distance. Alright? And that will be cool. So far we have the ID, the x coordinate, the y coordinate, and the distance. So now we're going to get the angle compared to the angle of the player where they're pointing. So let's see here. And, oh geez, hold on a moment. I just pulled on something. Forgot I had a band-aid on, and I just tugged it right through my pants. Okay, the band-aid is in the trash can. Ah, that like stung. Pulled on my hair. Okay. So, how are we going to do this then? So, point direction equals... Here, we'll do this. Target candidate array n4 equals point direction x plus 16, y plus 16, target candidate. It's pretty much all the same from here, actually. So that is angle. It's not the differences in the angle, just the angle. So how would I compare that to the angle in which the player is aiming? Because I want it to go off the angle at which the player is aiming, not the one that they're looking at. Let's look at our math options. Oh, we have angle difference. That is perfect. Did not even realize that we had that option. Cool. So, target candidate array n5 equals angle difference. So first we have player aim. It was not angle but direction. And target candidate array n4 angle difference. Okay. So for now, I think I'm merely going to weigh it by here. Let's write this down for posterity. think that's as simple as it needs to be for now, to be honest. Sorry, I was looking at a message I had. Friend said that they were at a spider in Bloodborne, or in BB, which I assumed was Bloodborne, because it's probably Bloodborne. So they're probably talking about ROM. How do you spell that anyway? Is it R-O-M-M? Okay. So we're going through the different target candidates, right? I don't think I've ever actually done something quite like this before. At least a weighting system. You know, well, weight, you know, W-H-E-I, is it? No, W-E-I-G-H-T. A weight system for data. And the only two important data points are the angle difference and the distance. So, do I even need to hold on to the rest of them? I don't think it hurts, but, eh. Well, the angle, or we need, yeah, the distance, the angle difference, and the ID. Okay. Let's take a moment to look at our array functions. I don't think it might be in data. No. Where are we? Arrays. Array height, 2D. Sorry for my silence. Okay, so how the hell do we even start this? So we should get this out of the for loop real quick. Okay, now we're going to, I guess, just go through it and first assign each angle or each one number based on the angle. There's gotta be another way to do this in the data handling. First in, first, or last in, first out. We don't want that. We can shuffle, replace, sort. Okay. So is that what we want though? What if we did this? Hmm. Priorities are confusing me. So first off, we know that is the finding the angle gonna, it will involve in negative 180. We'll return the smallest angle. Difference between two angles is a value between negative 180 and 180 degrees. But we don't need it to be negative 180, so we could just make it an absolute value probably, right? Find the absolute value of this, weight it accordingly. Yeah. Okay, a DS list is a data structure that stores information sequentially as it is added, much like a 1D array. DS lists are very flexible data structures that permit you to add values at the end or insert them somewhere in the middle of the list, as well as giving you the ability to shuffle that order to randomize values or insert them in an ascending or descending order. I think this is what we want. As long as I can do that absolute value thing, it should be fine. So but we're simply putting in numbers, but how are we gonna know which ones they go to? Does that have anything for that? Find index, find value. Given value. So with this function you can check the given list for a value and the position within the list that that value will be returned. Note that if there are more than one entries in the list of the same value, the position of any one of them may be returned, and if that value does not exist, then -1 will be returned. So replaces the value to any position in the list to give another value. Insert. Sort. So I guess what we can do is we can well, we might not even need this. We can just give it have it pass through the array, find the number, add it to the one below. If it finds one that is less than or equal to, then it adds it to this new list. And then the second list, it goes through it based simply upon the distance. I like that idea. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So I am going to comment this out because it's not nearly as necessary anymore, and instead target candidate array. This will happen still. Do this. Var target candidate y. There we go. X coordinate, y coordinate. Okay. So we have those. Okay, so here we'll do this. Sorry, I'm just saying we'll do this, we'll do that. There. No, we'll full on steal this one. Except for it's going to be 1. This will be 2. And this will be var target angle. So point direction target candidate angle. Var target candidate x. Var target candidate y. Candidate. Okay. Ugh. Okay, so we've done that. Now we're gonna do another for loop for n equals 0, while n is less than instance number. Well, actually, if candidate array or target candidate is less than or equal to target candidate is equal to, yeah, target candidate array 2, then target candidate array 2 no, we need to figure out the length of this array. So array 2D length, was it? I don't know, hold on. Arrays, length and height, what do they consider as length? What do they consider height? So that's kind of weird. So the height for the 2D array is the first number, but its length for a 1D array, although a 1D array only has one number. First dimension of a 2D array. Okay, well, whatever. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me because I think of the first number as the x and the second number is the y. So okay. So we want array height 2D target candidate array so then +1 because it's going into a new spot, and then of course well, we need to make sure it actually exists. And n is larger than 0. So if n equals 0, so then target candidate array, that's not right, array 2, var array placement 0 equals yeah, no, this is fine. So we need to do that for up to 2. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's right. N can remain N because we know it's going to be 0, and so who cares? I need to move this up now to show that it's the weighting system. So we got that, but if target candidate array n1 is less than target candidate array 2. Oh, I forgot to do this. So 0, 1, because 1, 1 and 2, 1 will all be the same anyway. Okay, so if it's less than that, we need to first clear the array by doing that, and then we can do this. Actually, I can just do do have to clear it though, just in case. Okay, so we got that. So first off, it's going by angle. And then can we do this in the same for loop? Let's do another for loop. How difficult would it be to do another for loop for this? Well, let's try it. For n equals 0, and it's less than yeah, it's the exact same thing, but this is fine. Where did I get var array placement? Oh, from there. So it'll get n equals 0. It'll know not to check the rest, I think. Should I set that to begin with, though? Set it to like 181 just to make sure. Oh, I need to do this, though. Just to be safe. Well, no. I can just put that in over here. Perfect. So we know exactly what it's going to be. Been working my brain for a while. Okay. Sorry for the delay, back to it. So we got that. That should have been fine. Now we're gonna do the same thing, mostly. Okay. Distance. There we go. So, if n equals 0, I'm gonna walk my way all the way back through this just to make sure I don't fuck anything up. Or target candidate array 2 and 2, because that's no. Oh, I should have been. know what, let's move these around anyway. Oh, it looks like I kind of left some... Your target candidate angle, okay. Their target candidate angle. What's wrong here? Oh, that. Your target candidate X. Cool. That's all fine and dandy then. Okay, and 2 is less than target candidate array 3, 0, 2, then target candidate array 3 equals 0, we're clearing it, and I'm gonna cheat for this at least. 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2. Okay. Two and 1 equals 3, 2, 2. Okay. Taking a quick moment. Okay. Okay. Sorry. We're doing this again. Except for it's 2 plus 1 once again. And then we're gonna replace this with 3. Replace this with 2. Cool. So that should have organized everything how we needed it. So far we sort them out by the angle difference, by the distance, so the only ones that should be left are the one we're going to choose, or 2 which are at the exact same angle difference, or are at the exact same distance. Well, in this case, we are not going to be random about it. we are simply gonna make the targeting ID the one that we want. So here. Targeting equals false. Let's move all these in. Nope, wrong one. There we go, if targeting equals false. Okay. Then all this happens. And then finally, targeting ID is so finally, okay, so targeting equals true, and targeting ID is going to equal target candidate array 3 and 0, 0. So the first one on the list no matter what. So ideally that'll keep things from being randomized, but I'm not 100% sure how GameMaker is going to handle it, which hopefully will be fine. I guess we'll find out. So I don't think we need this if targeting does not equal no one, then targeting equals true. Oh wait, no, it does need to be, oh well. Okay, first off, here, this is an easy way to fix this. And instance number obj parent enemy equals or is larger than 0. So instance number is literally just the given number of active instances of a given object, and because it's the parent object, it should be fine. Okay, so targeting will equal true, that will equal that, and should all be fine. So if targeting equals false, else we are literally just going to be stealing this. There we go. So, hopefully this works. I'm surprised how much code had to go into just a targeting system, even for what's probably a simple one compared to some games. Okay. Oh, and we're already having an error throw. Okay, so var target candidate y not set before thingamajig. Okay. And let me just actually get this on a notepad real quick so that I can look at it. Okay, so it says that it's at line 72 that we're having a problem. So it cannot find var target candidate Y. So Y is lock on Y. Var target candidate targer. That explains it. Okay, let's try again. Here we go. Okay. Cool. It's what I was expecting. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, I completely forgot to do this. I forgot to set target candidate array to 0, clearing it and saving memory. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. There we go. Okay. So back to that error that we had. So out of range for target candidate array 2. Okay. Yep, okay, I see. So, at least I think I do. What line was this? So it was 96? N equals 0 though, how is that not correct? I apologize for the silence once again. Trying to figure this stuff out. For anyone watching who happens to have already figured out the problem, I apologize for making myself look like an idiot. For n equals 0. The problem is in 96. If n equals 0 or target candidate array 2, n2, which should be just 0, 2, and we already know that 0 target candidate array 2. What is wrong with this then? Oh, hold on. I wonder if this will work. Because if it's 0 something, then the height is 1. Ah, son of a gun. Doesn't look like it's different at all. Then what did I do wrong? There. Oh. 96. Why are you out of range? So, I'm not entirely sure if I know how to read this, to be honest. So we got variable index 1, 2 out of range 4, 0. Does that just mean that the current range is 4 and 0? Because that doesn't make too much sense to me. It should only be 2, right? Having me sitting here staring at code is probably super interesting. Seriously, where the heck did I go wrong? Problem is at 96, right? Where target candidate array 2 is being pushed out of bounds. But it shouldn't be. Here, hold on. Let me look at this real quick. Come on. So Should I have not done that? That might be the problem. Let's see. Well, it appears it's all the same. It appears it's all the same. I'm also wondering if I did this whole thing in a real roundabout way. But it seems like it should be correct. I'm curious. Hold on. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do show message distance plus string of n. We did not need that one. We need this one. Although I can never really get GameMaker's debugger to work anyway. Connection issues and the like. Distance 0. So let's do this now. Show message in the clear. So that we'll know that it at least got to the end of that code block for the first round. Unless I didn't put it in the for loop. Distance 0 in the clear. Then fuck up. Okay. Wait a moment. target candidate array and 1 equals target. Why would it do it by the size of that? I'm not sure why I did that. Should it be this? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Let's see now. Distance 0 in the clear. It's just not an array. Copy, abort. Okay, cool. We might be moving somewhere? Okay, so we know it's not an array. Alright. What was that? Line 117? Oh, no wonder. Okay. Hopefully it works. Not an array still. What? $112. Okay. Target candidate array 3. Add an underscore there, which I didn't want. Oh-ho! All right. I am able to select which one simply based upon where I'm pointing the stick. For testing purposes, I might make yet another one of these little arrow things that shows exactly where the stick is being pointed to. Or maybe it'll show where the targeting actually is. Alright. Video game development is fun. Okay. We got the targeting reticule working. It's not super complicated, and I think it works. Looks like no one's watching right now, so I am going to stop the stream. Might start streaming again here in a little bit, I don't know. Either way, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day.